Welcome back to Raw is Retro, joining you on a Saturday night. Are you putting this out on Saturday, Manny, or is this going to be a Friday still?
It's still going to be Friday.
Okay, Friday's Raw Day. That's the day we used to watch this, regardless of if it was Saturday. What would we have done in the UK? Would this have been delayed maybe for a week?
I'm assuming this was taped, so it probably came out on a Friday.
We probably got it before.
Yeah,
American TV audiences.
yeah. I'm guessing this was taped.
Yeah, it must have been. The reason Raw's on Saturday night is because the US Open is happening, and tennis apparently takes precedent over Raw. Surely it wasn't getting more viewers.
Dog shows also got more precedence than Raw back in the day.
Surely they weren't getting more viewers. This is the height of the Attitude Era. That's mental.
It's the US Open, Ross. US Open.
I fucking hate tennis. I don't care.
You don't hold the US Open.
No, true.
This is the era of Pete Sampras.
Oh, yeah, true. And I can see, two big American stars. Let's get into the wrestling, shall we? It starts with some exciting, some still shots from the main event of.
I still hate this today. To this day, when they do shit like this, I hate it. Yeah, but now they show it on every show all through the week, possibly in the following week.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at this! I'm not going back to rewatch it. I've seen it already.
Vince comes out, and Vince is, he's all over the place. He is naming his main event for Breakdown. He's calling people pussies. He's calling people retards.
I'm not being funny, but that is the funniest thing ever.
This
is the lead up to something incredible. He calls them pussies, putrid pussies.
Yeah.
And then
this is Kane the Undertaker's talking about.
This sets up the whole night.
Yeah.
Because nothing finishes tonight.
No, absolutely nothing. We head to our first match, which is Shamrock and Blackman taking on DOA. The DOA is still here. They've been gone for so many weeks, I thought they might have gone, but nope. They're still here. Nothing happens.
But Kane and the Undertaker.
Kane and Undertaker are about, aren't they?
Kane and Undertaker can't on a warpath tonight. Just to prove to people that they are not putrid pussies.
They just beat up the guys in the ring, and McMahon's really pissed them off. They've had enough, really. We cut back to the toilets, and Val Venis sounds like he's having a good time.
Yeah,
basically. The New Age Outlaws, we see them with their new titles. Show clips of putting Mankind in a dumpster, and Kane appears from dumpster to hit Mankind with a sledgehammer. But we're in Vader versus Val Venis.
Again,
the next match.
Again, nothing happens. Because Kane and the Undertaker come out and cause more destruction.
Yeah, which is annoying because Bradshaw comes out during this to go after Vader, and I'm all in for a Bradshaw versus Vader feud. That would have been great.
But Kane gives Val a chokeslam, and then it takes both of them to chokeslam Vader. Yeah, a few weeks ago, Undertaker just took out Vader with a punch. He did nothing to it. Just took him out with a punch, and Vader was out.
Yeah, weird that one. Bit of continuity error there. We see Michael Cole backstage with The Rock and Henry. They're talking about the Outlaws because Rock and Henry will get a tag team title match next. How have they got this match? How are they number one contenders?
And they just wanted one.
Yeah, because wrestling. That's why. Yeah. This match doesn't end with The Undertaker and Kane causing a DQ.
It still ends in a DQ, Ross.
It does end with China causing a DQ. Yeah. China jumps on Mark Henry, which is a bit of a turnaround. We see, she lets him know that she wants to kiss, really. Then we get Tiger Ali Singh, Manny's favourite.
I don't think this was my favourite. I think this was Marcus's favourite.
Yeah, we'll have to get him back on to talk about his greatest hits of Tiger Ali Singh. Babu. Yeah. He tells him off for eating sardines and never brushing his teeth. He offers an American woman $500 if you French kiss Babu for 5 seconds. Singh says we'll give her $600 in the end because she's pretty hot. And Undertaker and Kane appear. Doesn't even matter if it's not a match. They're coming out anyway. Chokes down them both and then leave. I did like this. It's all about business.
Can we just point out this may be the only real? The next match is maybe the only real finish of the night.
Yeah, there was the slop drop for the win, basically.
It's Southern Justice versus the Headbangers.
Brilliant. Just what we all tuned in for. Yeah, Southern Justice, like, they get in there early, basically, and I never really liked the Headbangers, I'll be honest. I didn't think they were any good. I don't think anyone did they? Really? But yeah, a lot of outside the ring stuff, a lot of naughty illegal stuff by the Southern Justice, but Southern Justice get the win. And JR explains that they want a title shot down the road. Just ask for one. Seems to be the way you get one. Don't have to be contenders or anything.
No.
We see Undertaker and Kane trying to break into Vince's office. Kane's using a sledgehammer, which is gimmick infringement, but I suppose Triple H has not really used it yet.
No, that becomes Triple H's gimmick in 2000.
Yeah, they break the door down, but Vince isn't there. Vince has vanished. What looked like it was going to be a very good match. D'Lo versus X-Pac for the European title. That would have been great. But no, Jarrett arrives with his new haircut and causes a DQ finish. Why? Why?
Well, this is Silver Tights. It's the debut of Silver Tights.
True, yeah, it is. It's the Jarrett that I think most people got on board with.
It's a don't piss me off, Jarrett.
Yeah, which he'd be pretty much until he lost the IC title to China, wouldn't he? Was that around 2000-ish?
I think he pretty much stays like this till TNA when he becomes the King of the Mountain.
Yeah, true, actually. Yeah, this is his character for a long time. This is WCW champion Jeff Jarrett, isn't it? Silver Tights, yeah. Something just feels off with this night. It definitely is taped, isn't it?
It's taped, and like everyone's phoning it in because they know this match is going to have no real ending because Undertaker and Kane are coming.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no point doing it. There's no point trying.
Yeah, why go balls to the wall? Because you're just getting chokeslammed in a minute anyway. Yeah, they chokeslammed D'Lo. But yeah, I mean, great. The Rock gets decimated as well. The Brothers of Destruction beat up The Rock.
Yeah.
Just, like, you'd think between the two of them, they could have beaten Austin. Really? Could have won the title at SummerSlam. We get Mark Varro versus Edge this time without the ladies in the mixed match challenge that they had at SummerSlam. But yeah, again, doesn't finish. Gangrel appears this time and assaults Edge, getting his payback for 2 weeks ago.
But then boys do appear.
They do.
They do appear again, and they get.
Mark Merrow was just trying to leave.
Mark Merrow was trying to be safe, and no, they got Mark Merrow on the ramp.
He was just walking off. Like, he wasn't involved in this. Leave him alone. Go and get Gangrel.
If you're in this situation now, Ross, you're on the ramp. Are you not just pleading on your knees like, come on, man, we know you're not pussies. Allow me. Please.
I like you guys. I think you're great.
Please leave
Screw
me
Austin.
alone.
He's a heel. He should have absolutely have done that. Oh, God. We get some Al Snow special interview with JR. We get a bit of ECW footage.
But this was when Vince was funding ECW, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I've watched the Paul Heyman documentary again recently, and he goes into great lengths to say that Vince was never giving him money. He was paying them $1,000 a week to make up for some advertising that they had lost because of something that had happened. He goes to great lengths to kind of say that Vince was never actually funding ECW, even though Vince was absolutely funding ECW.
$1,000? That doesn't even seem nearly enough to pay for what they had to do.
No, but we know what ECW was like. A lot of guys weren't getting paid. Things weren't like it wasn't happening, was it? Didn't they? He went bankrupt, didn't he, with like £7 million worth of like lost money almost.
Yeah,
which the majority of it was his parents' money as well. It's good that he is so good at his job because otherwise he's an absolute scumbag.
Yeah.
I thought I quite liked Al Snow in this. I was always a fan of the Al Snow character with Head. I thought it was quite funny and it's crazy.
I think he got funnier when he was with Blackman, when it was Head Cheese.
Head Cheese, yeah. Yeah. They want to talk to Vince, but good luck finding him tonight. Then we get the Giant Silver, Golga, and Kurgan, also
with ICP.
With ICP and Luna, taking on LOD 2000 and Droz. Which is all just leading to Droz killing Hawk, basically, this whole...
Yeah, but it needs to happen. He comes to the ring not prepared.
Yeah, he steals a tag, and then tries attacking Kurgan, who boots Hawk, and yeah... There's an actual finish. I mean, it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds, but Giant Silver hits Powerbomb on Hawk for a win. So there we go. We get a finish. An actual match happened for 90 seconds.
Yeah, because from what we learned is Kane and the Undertaker are caught up beating up people in the back.
Yeah, they're too busy beating up just workers and tearing the arena up.
They got lucky.
I would like to see them try and chokeslam Kurgan and Giant Silver.
I'm sure they would.
Probably, yeah. We get Los Boricuas, who I thought had gone.
I think they go after Survivor Series because they have that. What was it? What was the tagline? Gang Wars or whatever?
Gang Wars, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, Christ. It's still so far away. It's not until November, Survivor Series.
It's September, Ross.
Yeah, I know, but there's 8 more weeks for this. Yeah. It's fine. We get another finish, 5-minute match. We see the Tennessee Jam. Always like to see that.
There's only one Tennessee I trust, and that's Tennessee Lee.
Yeah, I mean, they're Too Much win. I like Too Much. Christopher gets a lot of shit because he's obviously a knob, but he's a good wrestler. He's a very good wrestler.
He was always a good wrestler. Yeah, he was always a good wrestler.
They're a really good tag team. Yeah, Los Boricuas I can take or leave, to be honest.
Yeah.
Our main event of the evening is Jeff Jarrett versus Scorpio.
Now, are we watching Shotgun Saturday night? Because that's what it feels like. Because this should not be a main event.
Yeah, obviously it doesn't finish. X-Pac runs in to return the favour on Jarrett from earlier in the evening. But yeah, why is this headlining Raw? What?
And then enter Kane and the Undertaker.
Of course, yep.
Scorpio gets destroyed.
Yeah.
And then Vince McMahon's on the ramp seeming quite pleased with himself. He's like, look what I've done.
Well, yeah, but...
You've ruined your show this week, Vince.
Yeah, you've ruined Yeah, I mean,
no one was probably watching it because it was Saturday.
Yeah, exactly.
But you ruined your show this week, Vince.
Everyone's out getting drunk or watching the tennis. They don't care what Undertaker and Kane are doing. Yeah, chaos. I do miss these episodes of Raw where it's just literal, organised chaos, like you mentioned on last week's show. Kane and Undertaker had a plan tonight, and they execute their plan to perfection, basically.
Which is why they're my MVPs of the week.
The most work any two people have done on an episode of Raw in the entire run.
The most work two big men have done ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're my joint MVPs as well this week. Match of the night is the Boricuas versus Too Much, I suppose, because it had a good finish. It went 5 minutes, and Too Much are good.
Yep.
Simple as that, really.
Yeah.
Nothing else really kind of matched it.
Well, no one else really tried tonight.
No, it would have been D'Lo X-Pac if that had had a proper match, but yeah, it didn't happen, unfortunately. So, a fun episode of Raw, more than a good episode of Raw, I think is the way to describe that one. But that is it for this week. You can subscribe to The Sharpshooters on YouTube. Make sure you hit that little bell below as well so you get notifications of all the content. It's kind of every weekday, basically at 7 p.m. That's where you need to be. To join the boys, join in the chat. There's the Saturday show with Eric, Marcus, and Manny. There's the two untitled shows with Marcus and Manny. There's the Wednesday show with Marcus and Jamal. There's so much stuff. We're on a Friday. I mean, we're just missing the Monday show, but I suppose we're doing Raw.
We're missing Monday and Sunday.
Yeah, but no one's watching YouTube on a Sunday,
are they? But some of us need rest, all right? Some of us need rest.
And there are sometimes Sunday like watch-alongs. There's pay-per-views. Although they seem to be Saturdays recently.
Yeah, everything seems on Saturday, which benefits everyone because everyone can enjoy it.
Why wasn't this around when we were at school? Saturday night pay-per-views would have been fine. I could have slept all day Sunday rather than having to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning, then go to school the next day. Didn't appreciate that back in the day. It's fine now, but yeah, there we go. That is the episode of Raw. We will be back next week with another Raw Saturday night. tennis goes on for a long time, apparently. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe,
Why
you share
do you
it.
hate tennis so much?
It's so boring. I can't stand it.
No, because me and you both watch cricket, and that's more boring.
It is, but it's not like I could happily sit and watch a 5-day test match. But
yeah, but I could do that with tennis and do other things. I could do that and do other things at the same time. Which what I do when I watch cricket.
I'd rather watch table tennis, if I'm honest, than regular tennis.
I don't want to watch that.
No, neither do I, but I'd rather watch it more than regular tennis. Message me on Twitter at @Rosswell__ if you want to find out my views on tennis.
Send him hate if you actually like tennis. Send him hate.
If you're a tennis stan watching this show, then get in touch. Fine, bring it on.
Just find Ross on Twitter and just send him hate about tennis. It's a really great sport.
I hate Andy Murray. I think he's overrated and he's not very good.
Ross just doesn't like Scottish people.
I hope Drew McIntyre loses to Roman.
This is obviously recorded on the 24th of August. This
We're in
is
August.
Clash.
I hope Drew lost to Roman. So we'll be back next week for another episode of Raw Saturday night. So until then, it's goodbye from us. Bye.